Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our mathematics lesson. Today we are starting what is called pie chart. It's also called circle graphs. We call them circle graphs. So remember pie chart, this figure is called pie chart, and always it has got 360 degrees. That one you should know. A pie chart has got 360 degrees. When you add all the portions here, because it's a circle always has got 360 degrees. So here there's a question. You are told the diagram below shows how Karube, used her salary for the month of January. This is the diagram. It's called the pie chart. And we say it has got 360 degrees house rent. We have this. So this means this one shows that the degree for house rent is 90 degrees. This is 60 degrees. And then food and clothing, we don't know the degree. And school fees, we have 72 degrees, sorry. If I told now, if Karube in the month of January saved shillings 1050, what was her salary? So now what we do, the first thing we do, we must get the degree for food and clothing first. We always complete the number. This one has a degree, this one has a degree, this one has no degree, and this one has a degree. What we do, we try to find out the degree for foods and clothing. So what we do, we have what we have, we add what the degrees we have. So here we have 90 degrees plus 60 degrees plus 72 degrees. We add now. So let us add 90 plus 60, that is 0, 15, 150, plus 72, that is 2, 2, 2. So we have, which is equals to 222. And what do we do? How do we get now this one? I said a pie chart has got always 360 degrees. What we do, the total degrees, 3 or 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, they add up to 360 degrees. So we say now 360 degrees minus 222 degrees now. We subtract it now. So 360 minus 222. Here you get 8. Here remains with 5, 3, 138. So which is equals to 138 degrees. This degrees now belongs to is for food and clothing. So 138 degrees. That is clothing. That is food and clothing. It's for food and clothing. It's for food and clothing. So here is 138 degrees now. Now let us come to the question now. We come to the question. You are told in the month of January he saved shillings 1,050. She saved shillings 1,050. Now they're asking what was her salary. If you hear what was her salary, that is the total amount she earns in the month of January. So for us to get the total amount she earns in the month of January, what we do, we have the saving. And remember the degree for saving we were given it 60. So we use now the degree for saving to find the total salary. So the degree for saving was 60 degrees. If 60 degrees for saving, it's equals to the amount she had saved was 1,050. Then now you are told now what was her total salary. How do we get the total salary? The total. So I say the total degree for pie chart is always 360 degrees. Whenever you are told total, that is what about 360 degrees because of total degree. So cross multiply now. So we say 360 degrees multiplied by shillings 1,050 over 60 degrees. So cancel, degree, cancel. So by 1 by 6, you multiply. So when you multiply, you will get 6,300 shillings. 6,300 shillings. That is the total amount. It is very simple. What do you do? The first thing I said, you always check the portions. This one has a degree, this one has a degree, this one has no degree, and this one has a degree. So you must find the degree for the food and clothing. So for you to find the degree for food and clothing now, what you do, you add what you have, the degrees you have, then you subtract it from total degrees, 360 degrees. I have added 90, 60 and 72. I got 220. So 220 now, 360 degrees total minus 220 degrees, that is for house, for saving and for school fees. You will get 138 degrees for food and clothing, but they are not asking that. So what they are asking, they said now, what was her salary? What was her salary? What was her earning? Her earning or her salary is the same. So saved, she saved shillings 1050. So we have two known things for saving now. Saving, we have know the degree we are given is 60 degrees is equals to shillings 1050. What about 360 degrees? Why are we saying 360 degrees? Because they are asking the total salary. But if they will have asked house rent, we'll have say what about 90 degrees. The question will have asked the school fees, what about 72 degrees, but they're asking the total. Whenever you ask a total salary, it's not specific, it's total. What about 360 degrees cross multiply? So 360 multiplied by shillings 1050 divided by 60, you will get 6,300. That was question A. So we have question B now. That was question A. Let us go to now question B. Let us go to question B. You are told how much more did she spend on food? How much more? How much more did she spend on food? How much did she spend on food and clothes than school fees? Than school fees. Than school fees. How much more did she spend on food and clothes than school fees now? So there are two things they are comparing. How much more did she spend on food and clothing? So food and clothing, we know the degree for food. So food and clothing, the degree for food and clothing we are given, degree for food and clothing, we got it as 138 degrees. School fees now, school fees, the degree for school fees is 72 degrees. It's 72 degrees now. Now they are comparing the two things, and I say another day. When they compare how much more than this one, what do? You subtract the 2 degrees now to get the more. The same way we did when we were learning ratio. Ratio, when you're told how much more, to get the ratio of more, we are subtracting the two ratios. So now what we do now, to get now the how much more than this one, you subtract it now. So we say 138 degrees minus 72 degrees. You subtract the two. 138 degrees minus 72 degrees, you will get 66 degrees. So this is the more now. How much more is school fees than this one? And now, what we do to get now the more is 66 degrees, and we know the total salary was 6,300. So what do we do? So we say 360 degrees for total degrees is equals to total salary. We use this one is equals to 6,300. What about now 66 degrees? They said how much more? Or you can say if total 360 degrees is equals to 6,300 shillings, the total salary. What about food and clothing? You put it in somewhere. Then you say you come back for school fees. What about 72? How much more? You subtract now. Or an easy way to save time, whenever you are told how much more than this one, you subtract the 2 degrees. After subtracting the 2 degrees, you will get 66 degrees. So we use the total now. 360 degrees total is equals to the total salary, shillings 6,300. What about 66 degrees? Cross multiply. So you say 66 degrees multiplied by shillings 6,300 over 360 degrees. So cancel degree. So when you simplify, you will get your answer as so, which is equals to shillings 1155. 1,155. That is how we get. How much more? That's how we get. I said whenever you are told how much more than this one than the other one, what you do, you get the 2 degrees. After getting the 2 degrees, what do? You subtract the 2 degrees. After subtracting the 2 degrees, you say now, if total, you already got the total salary. So total degree 360, we know that one is equal to total salary. What about 66 degrees? Cross multiply, you will get shillings 11.55. Or you can say, you know, saving is was 60 is equals to 10.50. What about 66 degrees? You can also do that. So that the answer is 1,155. We go to another one. You are told the pie chart below shows the number of animals. The pie chart below shows the number of animals on Mr. Ramana's farm. On Mr. Ramana's farm, the total animals are 6,500. 6,500. How many more goats are there than camels? How many more goats are there? How many more goats are there than the camels? Than the camels. How much more animals are there than the camels? It's the same way we did the other one. The pie chart is now here. This is the pie chart. So here we have sheep is 12%. Here we have cow. Here we have chicken. Here we have chicken. Sorry, here is 25%. Here we have 38%. Here we have camels. Camels 10%. Here we have goats. Here we have goats. Now let us see. Now it is percentage. The other one we were dealing with degrees now, and I said the other time degree, total degree 360 degrees. Now we see percentage. Total percent is always 100%. It's always 100%. Total percent is always 100%. You should know that. So total percent is always 100%. Now, what we do, I said earlier, you find the degree of the missing one. Now, we are lacking the percentage for goats now. We must find it. The other time when we were adding the degrees minus the total degrees, the same way we do. We add the percentages we have minus the 100%. It's the same. So we say 12% plus 25% plus 38% plus 10%. So you add this. After adding this, you will get 85%. Total, this is 85%. Now 85%, we want to get the goat. This thing is supposed to be 100%. What is remaining from 100 is 15. So 100%, we say now 100% minus 85%, which is equals to 15%, is for goats. This one is for goats. This one is for goat. So goat, we have 15%. Now, what we do, they're asking now how many, the total animals were this, how many more goats are there than the camels? The same way we do, they are comparing the goats and the camels. Goats and the camels. What we do, we were subtracting the other time the degrees, the same way we do, we subtract the percentages. Goats, 15. Camels, 10. So let us subtract it now. 15% minus 10%, because they said how much more. So or you can find cows, then you find the goats, then you subtract. In short way, you subtract the degrees or the percentages, which is equals to 5%. This is the more now. This is the more. So what we do now, we have total animals, and total animals we don't want now the degree. Total degree will have been 360 degrees. So now it's 100%. 100% total is equals to total animals 6500. What about now? How much more than goes than this? What about 5%? Cross multiply. So we say 5 multiplied by 6500 over 10%. This was percent and this percent. Cancel. So here you will get when you multiply all of 100%. Sorry. So cancel. You cancel. When you multiply, you will get 325. So you will get 325. This is more. That's how we do. I'm repeating. What you do, you first find the percentage for goats. You add this, you will get 85. From 100, 15% goats. How much more goats than animals? You subtract the 2 percentages of the 2 animals they mentioned. So you subtract, you get 5% more. Total animals is 100%. Is equals to 6,500. What about 5%? You say 5 times 6,500 divided by 100, you will get shillings 325. So not shillings, sorry. The more animals are 325. The pie chart, another question here. You are told the pie chart. The pie chart below shows how a man uses his day. Shows how a man uses his day. How a man uses his day. Then this is the pie chart. They say this is the circle pie chart. Then you are told here this is sleeping. Here is sleeping. Here we have resting. Here we have resting, sleeping. Here we have 5x. Resting, we have x. Studying. We have studying. Studying, we have 3x. And then we have dining. Dining, we have x. And then we have homestead. 90 degrees here. This box is 90 degrees. We have homestead. We have homestead. Then the question is asking now, how long does the man sleep? How long does the man sleep? How long does the man sleep? Now this one is different also. We did the degree, we did percentage. This is now algebra. This one is a degree, but the rest are in letters in algebraic form. So sleeping 5x. So what we do, we must get the degrees now. They said how much does the man do sleep. What we do, we add the now, we collect the like terms now. Let's collect the like terms. X plus 3x plus x plus 3x plus x plus 5x plus 90 degrees. We call it total degree now. We shall use now 360 degrees. Why are we using 360 degrees? Because here there is a degree 90 degrees. So the total degrees is 360 degrees. If it will have been percentage, it's equals to 100%. But now, why are we using 360 degrees? Because here there is a degree 90 degree. That one, it's just like right angle. You know that box is 90 degrees. So that's why I'm using total. So I'm correcting the like terms. This is now 4x. 5x plus this, that is 10x. So it is 10x plus 90 degrees is equals to 360 degrees. What will happen? We collect the like terms. 90 will move to the other side. We subtract now minus 90. So we subtract. So here you will get, remains with 10x is equals to, now after subtracting, you will get 270. Alpha 10 to get the value of x, cancel. X is equal to cancel. X is equals to 27. The value of x is 27. But now they are not asking for the value of x. They said how long does the man sleep? How long does the man sleeping now? Whenever they talk about the time also, the total time is always 24 hours a day. A day has got 24 hours because you are told how the man uses his day. So the day, whenever you are told a day, so yeah, we have 24 hours. That one should come into your mind. So we have time 24 hours. So total 24 hours. So x is 27. So now they're asking now how long does the man, the pie chart, we are told the pie chart below shows how a man uses his day, 24 hours. This is the pie chart now. Here you are given sleeping 5x, resting x, studying 3x, dining x, homestead. Here is 90 degrees. That's a right angle. This is 90 degrees. You know, right angle normally has this box. So this is 90 degrees. So now we did a degree, 360 total degrees. Total percentage, 100%. You are told how he used this day. If here a day or time, a day has got 24 hours. So the total time is 24 hours now. So now you are told how long does the man sleep. So they're asking the time. What do? You collect the like terms, algebra. So x plus 3x plus x plus 5x plus 90 degrees, because here is 90 degrees, is equals to 360 degrees. Why are we saying 360 degrees? Because there is 90 degree. That 90 degree will help us to use 360 degrees. That's why I'm using. If here would have been hours, is equals to 24 hours. But now there is one. Homestead has got a degree, 90 degrees. So since we have 1 degree, we must use the total degrees now. So after correcting, you'll get 10x plus 90 degrees is equals to 360. So like terms, now 90 will move to the other side. So minus 90, you will get 270. 10x is equal to 270. Cancel. X is equal to 27. But they don't want the value of x. What they are asking, they are told how much the time he spent on sleeping. So now you are told x. Sleeping is 5x. Sleeping 5x, 5 times x is 27. So 5 times the x, which is 27, you will get 135 degrees. So here sleeping is 135 degrees now. So total degree, we know 360 degrees is equal to a day has got 24 hours. What about 135 degrees of sleeping? Cross multiply. 135 degrees times 24 over 360. So when you simplify, you will get 9 hours. So after simplifying, you will get, so 135 times 24 hours divided by 360, you will get 9 hours. So that's how we find. So for today, we shall stop it there. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.